Hi, welcome to the Gwen and Barett Show. I'm Gwen.
And I'm Barrett.
We're going to have lots of fun, and you might learn something too.
Like what?
Well, the body of a 300-pound koi fish was found in the Chatty Cassie doll assembly line at Mattel Toys.
Really?
Yeah, Mattel tried to put a positive spin on this and said they would release a new singing trout wall plaque that gossips, wets, and sings Old Man River in Japanese.
The little bait and switch.
Yeah, ask for Hot Wheels and get Sushi, the singing banshee.
Well, Gwen, what's the word of the day?
Funny you should ask. The word of the day is truth. Let's check in with Chief Warhorse for some real live historical truth.
We have been given part history by Europeans, but there's enough of them out there that know the real history, because I've met some. But what we have not seen in our books or in our movies were black Indians. They always portrayed Indians as this here Bill Cody style Indian or the Plains Indian. Well, they migrated more in the plains. Before they made it to the plains, they made it to central United States, from the Gulf of Mexico going up to the Appalachian Mountain level. Don't see is the name of tribes that was already here. Like, for instance, I classify as the queen of the Shafunkta. And people will say, okay, I've never heard of the Shafunkta people. Well, if I go to historians and anthropologists and archaeologists and say, okay, are you familiar with the Shafunkta? Someone who is well involved with their field will say, yes, it's called the Shafunkta era. Now, down here, DOT, in their diggings and findings, they have classified the Shafunkta to be here 250 BC. I figured we was here longer than that, but prior to that, they talks about the Poverty Point. So my question began, if my grandfather was here, I would be asking him, well, are the Poverty Point people and the Shafunkta people the same people? Because you move from an area, your name shouldn't have to change. You don't lose your identity. You don't lose your roots. So I would say that they write history to make it look like the ancient people dropped in from somewhere and they evacuated out to somewhere. Right now they're talking about aliens. Well, they write about people of ancient time like we are aliens. We are not here, then we are here, then we are there, and then we disappear again. It was time we start researching our own truth. I took what my grandfather said and I began to research it. 35 years of research behind what my grandfather told me, not what someone else said. And what I find is, I find name changes, I find places moving, and the people ain't never left from where they were. And a prime example, to go back to where I was, when I look at my history, it'll look like I moved all around the world and we never left from this spot. Is the person who has the pen has the power. And they have written us out, they have written us in, they have altered our race. And there's a lot of things that play a part while we don't understand and recognize black people as the true indigenous people. One reason we're doing it is because we have watched too much television.
Yeah, I wish there was a knob on the TV so you can turn up the intelligence.
Yeah. They got one for brightness, but it doesn't work, does it?
Truth. Let's hear from Mr. Cookie Jar.
Mi casa feliz es su casa feliz, es solo feliz cuando tú estás aquí.
ask me, mister, why you play all the time? So much to do in so little time. Music moves cookie to drop it one time. Willy bullies now know it's that time. And it feels just like cold ice on a hot summer day, so nice. Oh, so fresh, let it rinse your eyes. It's a big world, open them wide. Catch that beat, be making some noise. Too much work makes Jack a dull boy. Be easy, just let your mind play. Believe me, sunshine of mine. Say, ever wonder why? People tell you put your hands in the sky. If yes, then you gotta let go. If no, then you already know. They ask me, mister, why you doing what you do? I say I do it to do it just for the chase. And when I get it, I just spread it all around to make this world a better, brighter, happy place. Oh, my happy place. Oh, my happy place. Yeah, I gotta make this world a better, brighter, happy place. Oh, my happy place. Oh, my happy place. Yeah, I gotta make this world a better, brighter, happy place. Por eso canto mi casa feliz. Es su casa feliz. Es solo feliz cuando tú estás aquí. Canto, 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 canto mi casa feliz. Es su casa feliz. You and I and you, such different feathers through and through. We flock together, flowing, always knowing just where we're going. Where we're going anyway. I say mi casa feliz. Es su casa feliz. You and I and you, such different feathers through and through. We flock together, flowing, always knowing, yeah, just where we're growing. Whole lot of insane, complex, man-made mathematics in this traffic, seeking happiness that lasts. They say mucho magic for sale, but mister, you gotta order fast. Now I'm not buying all that mumbo, cause I know magic likes to simmer, magic jumbo. So let's just cook up a giant body enough to spread it around this block, planet Earth. We serve it hot, keep it rocking around time zones and clocks. So why do I rock that watch when I follow my own TikTok? I'm not about that pure perfection, I'm just about that pure connection. But they still ask me, mister, why you doing what you do? I say I do it just for the chase. And when I get it, I just spread it all around to make this world a better, brighter, happy place. Oh, my happy place. Oh, my happy place. Yeah, I gotta make this world a better, brighter, happy place. Oh, my happy place. Oh, my happy place. Yeah, I gotta make this world a better, brighter, happy place.
Don't be worried about your smartphone or TV spying on you.
Why's that?
Your vacuum cleaner's been gathering dirt on you for years. Let's check in with Twinkle Time.
Cookie and twinkles, like cookies and sprinkles.
They can never rock like us, cause we the original. So get them hands up, everybody clap. I'm pulling up with my crew, we got them speakers that bump. You know what we came to do is get this party to jump. My swag is funky and cool, and we don't ever stop. Take it to the top. My fabulous hairdo, you know it's starting to hot. I'm rocking these tutus, my fashion's over the top. I'm blowing up like balloons with every beat that drops, drops, drops. Let's show the world. Kids rock! Everybody on your feet, move your body to the beat, beat, beat. Let's show the world. Kids rock! Gonna have a good time, shake it, wiggle your behind. Yeah, you know it, yeah, you know it. Kids rock! You know this sound is epic. Let's start our own clique. Let's travel around the world, cause you know we can rock this. My DJ's ready to play. He spins some beats every day. We do what we meant to do. We do it our way.
Well, Gwen, tell me some truth about the weather.
Sure, Barrett. Some tornadoes can travel faster than Formula One race cars. Fear of tornadoes is called lilassophobia.
Wow, Gwen. Really?
Yes, and the fastest recorded raindrop is 18 miles per hour. The fear of rain is called agorophobia.
Oh, really? What's the fear of sunshine called?
Social media. Well, that's all the time we have for today, folks.
Well, see you next time on the Gwen and Barett Show.
Bye-bye.